Take that home with you.
Do some deep reflection.
Hey, Anton, I
Some
believe
deep reflection.
I believe the girls who are taking the responsibility, right?
I always hold
accountability,
myself accountable.
or the woman who say, I'm gonna do this with or without you. Because you know you got those women be like,
Yes.
I ain't doing nothing unless you do this. I'm gonna put you on child support. I'm gonna sit there. Some women ain't even waiting for that. She know they got to do it regardless.
Exactly.
So those are the people that's taking responsibility of the shit supposed to be taking responsibility
I
of.
make
Like,
the best
this
of
my
my
son. I'm you know what I mean?
Too many women clapping. Anton's about to say he's wrong.
No, because most of the guys that I know that got full custody of their children, they don't. No.
All two of them.
It's probably one or two
All
of them.
two of them. Most
Probably
of
one
the
or two.
guys that I know that have full custody of their children, they do not put the woman on child support. They don't do that.
And he
They do.
shouldn't. He.
No, you know why they don't do that? Because they still leave the door open for her to participate in the child's life. That's why they do
And
it.
women don't do that. You're right.
They do that
How
for
many
men
men?
too.
No. Listen,
How many
They
men
do
do you
it
know
for
that
men
are single
too.
fathers?
forget this, because I know y'all gonna keep blaming men. Men love harder than women. They honest. No. It's the reason why if they catch a woman cheating, then it breaks them. They love way harder than women. Most of these guys that y'all walk away from, if it was an option for y'all to come back, they would leave the door open for y'all to come back. That's the honest to God truth. A lot of y'all choose to walk away because you want something different than what you already got. That's the facts. Listen. He deal with y'all when y'all have y'all made up postpartum.
Made up postpartum?
When you have your, when you have
Postpartum.
your,
shit.
Talk that shit,
Made
Anton.
up postpartum.
Talk that
I just had a baby.
Ah,
You-
damn.
Now you're dealing
Talk
with
it.
me.
Wow.
Hold on.
Now
I
you
missed
know what?
Made
That's
up
wild.
postpartum.
That's
That's
crazy.
Y'all
wild.
never take that
crazy.
shit to work.
I had your kid, and now you feel like you're doing me a favor dealing with me. What the fuck?
Out the
I extended your lineage, and you did me a favor.
I
We
put my
did
life
this
on the line to
together.
have
I
your
didn't
child.
make this decision on my own.
And
Y'all
my
never take
postpartum.
postpartum to work.
He said some straight
That was
bullshit.
wild. That was wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild.
I know women that have postpartum every time they have a period. Come on, I'm
No.
a
It's
bitch.
called hormones.
That's called PMDD.
No, that's called the devil trying to get up out of you.
No, it's called hormones.
Listen. Yeah,
So we gonna make everything biblical versus do all off science
Listen.
what we know.
Bruh, y'all guys every single day put their lives on the line every day to make sure that y'all taken care of and provided for.
Tyrone not even paying the motherfucking
They endure through all of the bullshit y'all put them through. And the only thing that y'all can say is that I have to do what's best for me and my kid when you walking out the door.
Factual.
That is a selfish
Because if you breaking me
statement.
down, what am I saying? How are you helping me?
He
How are you
just
helping this
said-
child?
How come I never hear
How is
from
that selfish to
how
leave?
come I never hear from any guy that says I walked away because she was breaking me down? They endured through that. They endured through that.
That leave.
So I'm
I
saying
know men that leave.
It sounds like women have better boundaries than men.
What? No.
It sounds like women have a better understanding.
You know
of
what they
themselves
telling
and
y'all
what
today?
They deserve.
You know what they
This
telling?
whole thing is self-preservation.
You know what they telling
when it
y'all
comes to us
today?
women.
They telling y'all, give about them. Don't care. This is what they want. When you don't care and you lie to them, they love you more.
Facts.
When you real with them and you really trying to hold them down, they don't give a fuck you.
Facts.
I'm telling you. All they telling you to do is to not give about them, because the dudes that slept with them and gave them the kids was the one that didn't give about them. The nice guy finished last 100 times out of 100.
But he still finishes.
100 times out of 100. At some point,
She's not even going to deny that they're not even looking at the nice guy. She's not even going to deny that they doing the nice guy wrong. You going out here, as they said, sleeping with Tyrone, messing around with Tyrone, knowing that Tyrone is not going to pay your bills. And then you still talking about the nice guy's going to finish last 100 times out of 100 times. He said that and you confirmed it. How is that a flex? I don't get it. But they'll sit up here and say, where are all the good men? Why can't I find a good man? He was a hot, handsome, tall, dark, good-looking thing. Ignore me. He was 6 feet, 6 figures. All that. Ignore me. Walk right past me. Why can't I get a man to be chivalrous? Why can't I get a man to be generous? Because you have the same tendencies that a lot of these modern women have. You're no different. You're not a different person, and men don't want to be bothered with that. Do women think that men are actually in the business of wasting their money for nothing? Just spending their money on you because of what? What would they be spending their money on? If you're paying for an experience, like you go to a Chris Brown concert and you do the whole VIP or however much that is to pay for the little photo session with Chris Brown, you don't expect Chris Brown to say, okay, everybody jump up on stage and take a photo with me. No, you expect to get in there and take a picture with him personally. I want to be up next to you. I want to hold you. I want you right here. I'm paying for the experience and I want to experience it. If I'm investing my hard-earned money into this concert where you're saying that if you come to my concert, if you pay me this money, if you invest in who I am and my talent as a singer, as an artist, I will give you this experience. Now you can be out there, you can just hear me sing, but if you want to get up close and personal to me, this will be it right here. And women pay for it in droves and they go and they're expecting that experience. But when a man puts his money down and he says, I'm invested in you. You say you're going to be my piece. You said that you're going to give me what all these other guys you haven't given them. You say that you're going to help me to nurture and raise a family and continue our legacy. You said that you're going to help me build something. And so I'm going to invest in you. I'm going to give you, if you give me some of your time, if you validate my feelings, my emotions, if you invest in me, I'm going to give you what you're asking for. And then so many men walk into these situations and they don't get what they are investing in. They don't get it. And then when a man says, where is my investment at? You get on stage and say something stupid like, you still finished. You got something. I mean, maybe I got to you after I got to everybody else, but you still got something. Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just didn't get to you. No, absolutely not.
At some point, y'all gonna have to understand that y'all are the ones that's causing the destruction of these families and this culture right now.
So it's not the
every
men that's
single
creating
day.
these families and walking.
Sure.
Every day.
It's
The
not
men-
the
All
men that
because you
create
don't
these
want to
Men
put up
that
with
they
nigga
let
shit.
y'all choose for yourselves, y'all chose wrong 100 times
Every
out of
time.
100.
per you.
No, y'all did.
Per you.
Better for what? What do I got to look forward to?
Better for their family, better for their
Better for
partner,
their
better
kids.
for themselves.
Better is worse. Listen, the better I get, the more you don't want me. Y'all
Fact.
want.
That's a
That
fact.
don't. That
And the
makes
reason why
absolutely
y'all
no
want these-
sense.
Hello.
That-
And
he
listen,
just
the
spewing
reason
bull-
we want these ain't because if you got a dude that's on something, you got to be on something. But you ain't shit. But you ain't.
Okay, all right. Let me ask you a question, baby. Let me ask you a question.
You're on nothing. They are not saying what they're on. You're on nothing. Oh, I got a good job. I got this. I got that. That's not what a man wants. He don't want that. You sitting up here giving a man what he don't want. I'm strong and independent. I'm a boss, babe. We can do this together. No, I don't want that. Why you keep on trying to give me something that I don't want? Leave me alone.
Let me ask you a question. Why do women call the dude that is the good guy a lame?
Why do y'all be thinking just
y'all
because,
do.
just
No, we
because a
don't.
nigga, just because you ain't got no mic, so you can't answer. I'm gonna answer for you. Just because a dude appears to be, a decent human being, you're not cheating, you're not putting your hands on people and all that, that don't make you a good guy. You can still be a piece of shit.
Could be.
A quiet piece
Mental
of shit.
can be.
No, that thing, we be like, oh, he's a nice guy. Why? Because he don't beat your ass.
What's
He's
a
still
good guy?
piece of shit-ass nigga.
What's a good guy?
He still break you into
No.
What's the good guy?
That's
This is why
a
I
great
just pay the
question.
40 and leave.
What's the good guy to a man? What's a good guy? No, I'm asking you,
It's
nigga.
a man with all the answers.
So tell me, what makes you a great guy?
What makes me great is that I'm the personification of what I would want my daughter to marry.
Okay, explain it. Tell us what.
But we asking for like
That's what makes me
qualifications.
Okay.
What are
A man's going to take care of his responsibility. That's what you're looking for. A man with integrity. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna do what he said he was gonna do. He don't need no contract. He don't need no, oh man, he don't need no cameras. Oh man, you got cameras, watch me. I better do what I said I was gonna do. He gonna do it because that's who he is. If you was there, if you wasn't there, he's still gonna do it. He's got a vision. He lets you know about the vision. Are you on board? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Oh, I think X, Y, and Z. Okay, let me take those into consideration because we're supposed to be a team now. This is what the new vision looks like. Are you on board? Yes. In certain situations, there's going to be certain situations where a man needs to just say, okay, I understand how you feel about this, but this is the way that we need to go. Oh, well, I feel like this and that. No, I get what you're saying, but in this specific situation, we got to go this way. I think that we got to go this way. And you not to come over his back and say, well, I told you so, if something were to go wrong, if something were to happen. Because I'm going to tell you something. You're going to get in that same situation not being the leader. You're going to get in that same situation and you're going to want him to shut up. You're going to want him not to say, oh, just cover me, just hug me, just hold me. I really made a mistake and babe, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, is this the end of our lives? Is this the end of us? Please hold me. That's what you're going to do. You're going to want that man to cover you and hold you and not say anything about your wrongdoing. That's what a man is looking for in return. Y'all act like you don't understand that. A man goes out here, spends his money on you, and that, oh, I want to go this here, I want to go there, I want to do this, I want to do that. He's looking for that in return. If I'm invested in you, I want you to invest in me. That's what a man is looking for. That's what a man wants. And any good self-respecting man is going to want the same in return. But y'all not giving it to him. What y'all trying to bring to him is, I got 5 kids by 5 different men, but you can have it now. Oh, and by the way, I know you want kids, but we're going to have to think of a different way because I don't want to have kids no more. I'm done. That's it. You're going to have to be okay with that. You're going to have to be okay providing for all these kids and not having any authority over them. What man is going to want that? What self-respecting man is going to want that? That's not a good deal.
Qualifications.
What's the qualifications you provide?
What do men have to meet? Like, what criteria do they have to meet to be considered a good man?
If you didn't have your daddy, you wouldn't know no way.
No, 2K. No. Let him answer. Let him answer this question.
Yeah.
Let him answer. Let him answer.
Listen, half y'all that had good men, you didn't know he was a good man because you never had a man.
So, all right, I'm gonna answer this question in full.
Come on.
But it depends on what age you are. See, and this is why I don't talk. This is why I don't talk to women because they don't want the context. So, if you are 19, 20, 21, 22, you don't have to have money. You're supposed to be broke unless you're doing it the wrong way. So, the definition of a good guy is a guy that got good character and great work ethic, and he loved God. That's all he got to have at that young age.
At that young
Now,
age, yeah.
it's different for a guy that's 35, 40, 45, 50.
For sure.
Okay, because then he has to have the results, and you can look at his life and pretty much tell what type of guy he's going to be for you with the results that he's gotten and the people that he's affected in his life.
Yeah.
So the definition of a good guy is supposed to be a guy that aligns with where you would want your life to go. That's it. It's simple as that. Some people got different criteria depending on their spirituality.
It's going to take you thinking about that too. You got to put some thought into where you want to go. Not no boss babe nonsense. It's okay to have goals, but some of y'all just be out there in fantasy land.
Guy is a guy that believes in God and then he's focused. Some people got a different criteria depending on whether or not his finances that's aligned with where it is that they trying to go and whether he can boost her up and then take her to a certain space, right? So the criteria and the context is going to change from person to person. But ultimately, I see women pick over and skip over the guy that they were supposed to. Most women have skipped over the guy that they were supposed to be.
He was ugly.
And that, see? You see what I'm saying?
Thank you for being honest, though.
I'm gonna you like you're not physically attracted to?
Exactly. I gotta settle. Like, I'm gonna put it like this. You have to
Y'all
settle.
settle for a guy with money and he ugly too.
That's I agree with that.
They do that all the time. They do that all the
He's
time.
not lying. He's not lying.
He's not lying.
We
in
know.
that sense,
It's stupid.
I guess she
Women
feel like
That's
this.
what I'm saying. He's not lying. Well, we know because we be watching you. We know what you're up to. Y'all think y'all be out here sneaking around and dipping and dodging and ducking. Men that already seen you. They got a flashlight on you. They looking at you. They got a spotlight on you. Well, you think that you out here, oh, I'm sneaking and tiptoeing and they don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, they do. They didn't see you coming. The only person that you're fooling is the guys that don't know what's going on. For the guys that you're looking for, the guys that are put together, they're put together for a reason. They're put together because they know what they're doing, right? If you at 35, you're looking for a man that put together knows what he's doing. A man that's not easily fooled. A man that's not easily bamboozled. And so I don't get these modern women. I don't get it. How do you think that you're going to get a man that's not easily bamboozled, then bamboozle the man that you don't want to be easily bamboozled? You're going to trick the man that's not easily tricked. How does that work? Well, I want him to be able to see this and to know this and understand this. And then you try to pull the wool over his eyes. How does that work? Where do you get that thought from? I'm the only person. I'm the unique one that can just tear down and break down his walls. No, you're not. No, you're not. He saw that you were a trash person. He moved in alignment with that away from you. And now you're mad because these men don't want you because you haven't fixed your character. Straight up.
Change based off.
If he broke and can't provide and he ugly, why?
But you
Why?
putting all of the worst things together, right?
Nah,
I'm talking about, you cannot tell me that you haven't run into guys in your lifetime that was a good dude.
No, I
I
never
have.
said I haven't.
So why didn't you
Exactly.
pick him?
Because
It was
that
too
wasn't
short.
what I wanted. I don't have to
Exactly.
settle.
So if it
I don't have to
wasn't
settle.
who you wanted, then you
How
have
will
to
you
take
settle?
responsibility for who you chose.
Exactly.
Facts.
I'm not saying
He
you
presented
right about that
himself.
too.
How are you settling?
You're right about that.
How are you settling? How are you settling for a good dude? With this type of logic, the dude is settling for you. With this type of thought process, the guy would have some work to do on you. The guy would have to invest in getting your mindset correct. I'm telling you, man, these modern women think that they up. They think that they on a whole different level and they really down at the bottom. I hate to say it that way. I hate to say it that way, but that's just the way it is. They think they so smart. I got this. I'm over here with that degree and I'm frolicking around in the fields eating ice cream from the finest factories. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. For you to sit up here and think that you're settling for a dude that's got what you need, he's got what you want. Oh, I don't have this. How are you settling? What are you thinking that you're going to get? Who do you think that you are? Delusion. But that's just my opinion. Until the next video, I'm out.